Okay, so, excuse me, earlier today I did watch episodes 8 and 9 of Symphogear, so yeah, we're getting really close to the end of season 1. That's 4 episodes left, so I'll either just marathon all 4 of them tomorrow, I might watch another 1 or 2 later today, I might do like 2 tomorrow, 2 Wednesday, but, excuse me, by Wednesday, maybe even tomorrow, I'll have the first season done. So, in these 2 episodes, just going over some of the shit that happened and some of my other notes, Miku and Chris ended up becoming friends. They were hanging out for a bit. Miku and Hibiki made up with each other. They're Gucci again. They went on a 3-way date with Tsubasa, which is actually really sweet. It was really fun. I liked seeing everyone in their casual outfits. Like, they just had, like, some nice dresses. And one of... Clay and I marathoned all the Pokemon movies a few years ago. This was in anticipation for Detective Pikachu, which we watched like maybe a couple weeks or a month or so after we marathoned all the movies. So there's a couple that have come out since. One of our collective favorite moments is in the Diancie movie when Bonnie and Serena are just playing dress up in the mall with Diancie. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we had just watched Genesect and we needed something to make us happy. But I just like seeing nice outfits. I like seeing nice dresses. And it just kind of reminded me of that too. Like, I love that kind of shit. A moment I found really interesting. So, Hibiki's master, again, the lion dude that stole Battler's Fit, there's a scene where he's talking to Chris, and he's like, yeah, like, I know who you are. You're someone, like, your family had a lot of music. Sorry, I noticed I was in shadow a lot. Your family had a huge musical background, and because of that, you're very compatible with the Symphogear. A lot of people had their eyes on you, our government had our eyes on you, and then you disappeared. You were kidnapped. That's kind of our fault. Not that we made it happen, but we should have done a better job of protecting you, but like, I want to be able to protect you now. And her response to him, now part of it is also like, adults suck, which insert Kids Next Door Persona 5 line here. But it's like, adults suck, they never actually help, they just want to be able to use you, however, and then she ends up jumping out the window, does like a perfect somersault, transforms, and flies off. It's like, okay, that was cool. But what she says to him is like, are you trying to be my new pimp? And maybe it was just the subs, but I was like, that's a really interesting word. It's not just, are you trying to be my new master? Do you see me as another tool? She called him a pimp. What the fuck did the people who kidnapped her actually do? Because, like, it doesn't really say, it doesn't really show, but it's like that specific word. I'm like, I'm now really glad that we're not going into details. You poor girl, you genuinely just poor thing. Like, do you need a hug? Do you need some food? Like, he shows up with like a bunch of food and some milk. I'm like, you take whatever you need, dude. I felt so bad for her. She has not yet officially joined the party, but she's helped out in a couple fights. She's, kind of bailed Hibiki out of getting attacked. There's this one fight, it was in episode 9, where Tsubasa is throwing a concert. And it's the same venue where Kanade died. And it's kind of the moment where Tsubasa is, like, she's finding real joy in singing again and in performing. She's like, I do want to go overseas. I do want to be able to perform and, spread my music and my passion for this, across the world, which good for her. That's good shit. While that's going on, Hibiki is fighting a bunch of noise outside, Quickpin, and Chris is helping. The fight itself was like pretty cool. What I noticed was there was this really cool looking noise. Like, some of them are starting to get a bit more unique. I think it was in episode 8, was this like octopus looking dude. This one was like this big yellow blocky pyramid turtle thing with 2 heads. Like, I might not be doing a good job of explaining it or describing it, but I saw it as like, that thing looks fucking sick. I like that. And there was something I'd actually thought about a couple times, but I just forgot to make a point of it. One, I love Hibiki's fighting style because it is just pure unga bunga. Even when she's not being like super feral and aggro, just punching shit really hard, kicking shit really hard, just going full throttle at all times. I think it's a lot of fun. But if you've seen Naruto, there's a scene near the end of part 1 of Naruto, before all the filler episodes, when he and Sasuke are having that fight on the rooftop, and then, Chidori versus the Rasengan, and Kakashi shows up, grabs them both, throws them at a water tower. Sasuke's Chidori, makes a big fucking hole in the water tank. Naruto's Rasengan makes this tiny little hole in the water tank, and Sasuke's like, yeah, my shit's way stronger than you, get fucked, I don't know why I was worried. And as he's walking, away from the fight later, he sees that the water tank he attacked, he fucked up the front a little bit, but the back was fine. The one that Naruto attacked, the back is fucked. He didn't do much to the front, but the back is destroyed. I bring that up because Hibiki's punches tend to do that. I've seen her punch a noise. They're like, okay, it looked like it did some damage to the front. The back of that thing is blown up, fucked up, and I think of that Rasengan shit every time. I think I wrote down, she just has, Rasengan tower punches. Did I have... Oh, I guess, take that quick pin out. In one episode, it was in episode 8, they talked about how the noise are attracted to large sounds, which, okay, the noise are literally attracted to noise. Which led to a cool little scene between Hibiki and Miku where they're trying to figure out, what is our plan, and they just are, typing messages on their phone and showing it to each other and being really quiet. I liked that. It also kind of made me think, so is that just the only times when they show up is either, if they're specifically summoned, like what Chris and Fiend were able to do? Or is it just when there's, really loud venues and performances shit, like the concert that's just happening, or the concert in episode 1? So either the Japanese government is super inept and hasn't figured that shit out, or they have figured that shit out, and they allow these things to happen anyways? I'm not exactly sure. I guess we'll kind of see where that goes. Not much. Yeah, I think the only other thing is, it was in one of the episodes when Chris was fighting, actually, her song. What I really liked about her song, because, again, the OST is fucking great, it was just shit talking. I don't remember exactly what it was saying, but, because I think Hibiki's are usually about, fate has brought me here, and, helping people and shit, and Chris's was just, I'm gonna wreck your shit, I'm gonna kick your ass, come at me, bro, you're gonna get fucked up, I'll say it again, you're gonna get fucked up. I was like, I like this a lot. That's the kind of character that looks at a mountain and says, we're not gonna go around it, we're just gonna blow it up and keep going straight. That's my kind of character. But, yeah, that was episodes 8 and 9. Only 4 left. Hopefully they'll get them done pretty soon.